our meeting. Appreciate it. We met our quorum now, so we can get rolling here. In the back there is minutes from last year's meeting and financial report. So you can look that over. I think we should have is to promote responsible and ethical bow hunting practices, support other archery organizations that do the same, bring together those interested in traditional archery equipment and skills, and to ensure the continuation of the traditions and skills passed down by our traditional archery forefathers. As I've mentioned in the past, this is what I referred to, Mac, if I have a question. How does what we want to do meet our tradition, our mission statement? So that's pretty valuable to me for my
Wisconsin Bowhunting Heritage Foundation, which is our Wisconsin Bowhunting Museum. We have a table here today, and over the years I've put together a lot of Wisconsin traditional archers memorabilia, also with the help of Don Catterhagen. He donated some things, and trying to get a nice display of Wisconsin traditional archers memorabilia. And one of the things that Wisconsin traditional archers did in the 90s was they sponsored WTA sheets. And Gene Sequin during that time period made leather fobs that were specific to each shoot. And we're trying to get all of those together for a good display. If you stop by the table, you'll see the ones that we already have. If you have ones that you're willing to donate that we don't already have, I sure would appreciate putting all those together. And again, those are all the shoots pretty much from, I have one that doesn't have a year on it. It's from Antler Archers. I assume that's 1992. But then they go from 93, I think, maybe to 99. I don't have any 99s, but I think that's some 98s. So you can stop by and look, and if there are some you have that you'd be willing to donate, I sure would appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. I have no idea. I probably have maybe 15 or 16 there, and I know there's at least twice that many. So, thanks.
East corner, free clothes and cool stuff for kids. So I had it in Stump Shooter, in case you missed it. We're over in the corner, came across some stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. Thought maybe some of you might have the same, so please send kids over there. We got all kinds of stuff. I offered some suggestions on how to pay it forward. It's up to individuals, and their what they want to do with it. Also, I have some. I don't know if anybody bought tree stands. You always get the free tree harness with it. Any adults need any, stop over. I got a bunch of them. So free stuff. Head on over there. Some of you like to keep track of my sister-in-law, Colonel Nelson. She's completing her assignment this July down at Fort Leavenworth, where she was the brigade commander, camp commandant for there. She's moving on to Colorado Springs in July. So she's going from 1,100 soldiers to a staff of 11. She'll be part of, but not a subset of NORAD. So if anything major hits the homeland, her group helps to coordinate quick response to help local law enforcement as they might need it. So she'll be at her new assignment. She'll be out there for 3 years. Operation Sergeant Hahn is still out in Fort Lewis. Stay in touch with him occasionally, so he's probably coming out for rotation pretty soon as well. He enjoyed the stuff we sent him in Iraq, and he and I just kind of stay in touch a little bit here and there. I think that's it. So please send the kids over. They don't have to be yours. They can be anybody's kids, and everything over there is free. Just take it with you.
In the social medias lately, there's been a new, they call it an air gun. It's the newest trend, I guess. It's Crossman and maybe others have come out with a BB gun that shoots arrows. That's the best I can describe it. But it shoots them, Jerry, were they talking like 450 feet per second? And we're talking a hell of a shooter here. They're
touting that it's easier to shoot. It's smaller than a crossbow, so what we're seeing is the next biggest, best thing. What I don't see is anything about it being a bow, but they reportedly are trying to get it approved for archery seasons. This is just early on, but I guess what I'm looking for is this is probably the right venue to start talking to the state and preempt some of this before they start getting knocking on our door. Maybe we can start making some motions that, hey, this has nothing to do with archery other than an arrow. Just as an aside, I don't know if any of you guys have done any of the math regarding crossbow and the success rates. We've only had it for a couple of years now. The success rate for crossbows this year, I'm not a mathematician and I didn't even try to get perfect, but it sure looks like the success rate for what they call vertical bows is around 30%. A lot of that has to do with the compound guys, which, whatever, that's fine. So archery, vertical bows are 30%-ish. Guns this year were like about 34% success rate. And it appears that the crossbow group was about 53% success rate. So, whatever for crossbows, but what we were worried about is playing out, at least according to my numbers, which again, I'm no mathematician, I just put some things together. It's just background information, that's all.
Wisconsin Bow Hunters is the start. It's the start of archery in Wisconsin, for that matter. Okay, with Roy Case and the crew. So it's something we're consider joining Wisconsin Bow Hunters. A couple of reasons. One is what gentleman just talked about. We have, right, Brian, we have a legislative person that watches that stuff and also gets involved with it. The WTA doesn't have a legislative person prohibited from doing that. Okay. So the Wisconsin Bow Hunters is fighting for you. A lot of people got out of the Wisconsin Bow Hunters because of the crossbow situation, because it wasn't handled to their satisfaction. Well, it was handled in a way that we knew crossbows were eventually going to come in. But the thing is, we had to be careful with what was done at Wisconsin Bow Hunters. So my point of being up here is a commercial again. If you're not a Wisconsin Bow Hunter member, you need to be, in order to be actively pursuing getting rid of that other stuff that that's going to be coming out.
Was brought up about the Wisconsin Bow Hunters. This is their 75th year. And of course, I was born 75 years ago, but I don't think we started it because of me. But anyway, another one that was important, and it was Aldo Leopold, so a lot of you know about him. But at this time, I'd like to make a motion that we donate some money to the Wisconsin Bow Hunters Association, because I think they're part of us too. And I'd like to donate, or the WTA to donate $300 to the WBH for their 75th year, $100 to the museum, and $100 to the Land Trust. They have a farm that was given to them, and they're trying to develop it into I think a kid's hunting place out there. So that would be a total of $500 to the Wisconsin Bow Hunters. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay.
Plan, and now we went through 2 years, so it should be talked about, so we can still bring it up. As far as this political thing, and I could ask Brian, he was on the original board, and I never felt, when they said political, it meant we weren't going to back this political guy or this political party or whatever. But if you bring something up, a cause, voting on crossbows or something, I never felt that was political. I mean, that wasn't the way we talked about it. What do you think, Brian?
No, you're right there, but the wording of the bylaws didn't really specify that.
Maybe we're going to have to get that changed.
Wording of the bylaws,
But that was the
that
intent,
was the intent.
that we weren't going to support this candidate or that candidate. But if there's a cause out there, like crossbows or something, that wasn't a candidate. So that's what it was about.
Our videographer.
I mean, I even first got to yeah, there's people don't know each other.
It's too high.
Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Are you staying around tonight? Okay. I'll catch you later.
That looks like Rod. Is that Rod?
Hello.
It is Rod.
How's it going? Good. Good. This is basically you can buy 5 tickets for $5. Doug, how's it going?
Talk.
Talk about what? So, how's the game working out? So basically,
This must be a dole raffle.
Must be.
It must be.
Something to wear.
You don't want that one, though. That's the one I'm
it's really.
Are you doing something illegal? Go ahead, admit it.
No, we self-incriminate anyway, so it don't matter.
Self-destruct?
I get these regardless, right? Yeah, Rose scroll any of these down this way.
There you are. Bring me to
Oh, we'll leave it. Don't take it when I'm yawning. Taking the kids till Bobby.
With the combo. You got any pictures? Hi, Dougie. I do. Let me check out that. Yeah, let me get these tickets. You doing the video?
Yeah. So you got a
We have to behave.
PG-13?
All right. Well, hey, just keep Vicky out of it, man.
She's taking a nap.
There you go.
You're welcome.
He designed it, and
called it a double cam.
Outdoor sport.
And this is the way that he
I
designed
believe it benefits the kids by getting them outdoors. So much of everything in recent years, technology, everything else.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. Are you taking pictures?
No, a video.
Oh, you are?
Yes, yes.
Well, good deal. So, pack a tundra sock in Wisconsin.
So right here, and then this is, the light goes up here, and this is belt spar, belt spars.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I've been there in the stolen mill. Okay, I was thinking of a different place. Yeah, I've been there.
There we go. This is gonna video.
Oh, video.
Yes, yes, yes.
I have a measuring out here, which I really want to do it with your bow. Generally, I can make it with a raw shaft. I can make it on 31. And
Why don't you use your
How are you today?
I'm okay, and how are you doing here?
Doing well, thank you.
Now, is this all for kids?
This is all for kids, and my husband used to take our niece and nephew, and they're all grown up now.
So this is what you and the WTA is doing?
Well, my husband had the idea,
Yes.
and then other people have brought in some things that they wanted to share with
Okay,
young hunters and anybody who can use some supplies. There's a few used clothing items, and
Are they? Is it available for anyone under age 70?
if you're a child at heart, yes.
Thank you. I think I am.
Are you a mentor for anyone?
Hello.
And how are we doing here at the
Good, yourself?
WTA? I am just trying to make sure people know what we offer. You know.
if they're not spinning,
You tried.
I didn't want to be.
You tried to evade me, but it didn't work.
go all over them. Like they have dogmas and like.
Is this a race sometimes or what?
We say, you are giving me life, and someday I am going to repay you. I will be put there in the ground. I'll cause the grass to grow, and the deer will eat the grass, and you'll be repaid. So thank you for giving me your life. It goes something like that, a little more complicated, you know. So there, now that I've bored you to death, I'll get on with the prayer. Nahau, Machuatok, Mamawa Ko, no, Dimaso Masak, the Katamanos Kakikita, me Yosiope, the Totem Kine, Chiquanaco, Nutaka, Muma Namini, National, Kai, Misham, and then Aswishan, Mokamane, saying the swim. The Katamanos Kakikitum, so Alak, so Patchki Notum Mamani Kako, and then Ian, Yosiope, Kako, Sakachamoke, Kalkik Natnama. The Katoe, Paketman, Kotatness in this Metrokoko Kia, Kotatness, Painakamaka, Wakage, Komaso Massa to Kono, Ami Kimas Massa to Konowak, Wakage, Koko Massa, Kamako now, Kimaso Massa, Akun Kikachki Manwak Kana. Case seke makanomu manako oti yo wa alak ene natnama kacha sakacha mo ke kimasa mas no akski kanawa to akumni skutmen spami miskesako shikta nakata sakacha mo ke noiken enenakanan skimoka ha enaka Sawano anka, skinny anka, or Chikachia anka, a spame a mescasico. Elios kitakim in a masewa nini, anami anisakihi. And it's so past from Matasi and the Kotas Nisa Alako Manaka Manat, Mauni Kako, a sage Kamaka, Baki Nikako, and its bus, Eomas. Wawana Kitana Manchuatok, Mauni Kako, in this case, Menikea, Eosake Kamako. Mamawa Mentakua Pok, Mamawa Mepano. And this so patch Pamata Shia, and this Metakuku Kia, Kato Hue Papesia, so Mano Michis Shuet, Nitano Hamakam. Ni totamak. Waman kitanen ni maso masak. Ayom catch me ni keska, case menakea. So patch ma chasing the tour, ma ni wiak. Ayos match. Natala kamako, mashik richa soa kamak. So when mena, caseman kako, so when mena, Kesman kako mata sa setian e yosupe mishikta kako mata skes setu ya o marko oti kakeno homoia wa kitni kako nespas se maka natomoia so patch away metia so patch pamatasia. And it can call Kakanum Eon Kikitun Sayani. And it can call Kakanum Eon Kais Mamachatak or Tashikivan. Now how? In it need. Now how? Mitchishia Kwanmani Wilk. Wawan Kitana in this case Piatai Eomas. Wawan, thank you, that means.
we have all the kids that are 12 and under come up for a little special prize. Did I do good?
Where all these kids come from?
Look at the future of archery. Here they are. Don't be shy.
Cow and a painting on it, so I sort of started doing that around here too. This year is going to be a repeat again. Seems like these people, they just keep repeating and repeating. I don't know. Anyway, I guess the guy was going to go hog hunting, I think. And he went out to practice one day, and he had his practice bunker there, and he had his pig target there. And he drew back his bow and he shot, but he got a flinch and he hit the pig target. Well, you think, what's so funny about that? Well, the pig target was a hog, and it was his Harley Davidson hog. And I guess he hit it right in the bolt hole, number 12 ring on the hog. So, Bruce Holcomb. I think he's going to get the first three-peat if he don't behave himself.
Some people just dream of winning this award. Now I'll have stupidity on my wall that I can always enjoy. George, thank you for all the work you've done on these awards over the years.